Today, market pretty much smoked everyone, or at least if you check social media, you will see a lot of panic. But today, I'm gonna show you how, with not use of stop loss and by using only grid and pretty much smart progressions, you're able to smoke markets. Today, we were able to close in this cycle. Pretty much market started on this big this gap, these small candles, but then we have the London big candle and continuation during New York session. Here it was a very good move to make money. This week especially deliver a move both sides. So especially if you're just a position trade trying to guess the trend and playing the probabilities of sniper entries, well, you're getting smoked because every stop loss that you set up in this market is gonna get hit and you're gonna start blaming the market. But in reality is that you're just too outdated, we could say, because here's the today range. We were closing some sweet profits before the big moves. This account at the end ended up with, currently is at 23%. I was able to, here you can see I was at 20%. I was already withdrawing 20% just in case. Let's not leave everything in the market. Who knows me, they know that it's all about risk management. It's not about how many money you make or how many money you withdraw in one single account. I usually open more than 5 accounts at the same time because I don't use my account as my entire investment, or I don't put everything in just one account, in one strategy, or in one fixed risk. But it's very dumb. That's people that don't have an edge or that are limited by what there as humans can do, you know. I'm an algo trader. I'm a very good one, and an advanced one. I'm able to put different strategies with the same algo, different risks. Sometimes I can even copy trade to reduce the risk, adjust the risk, or counter trend the original strategy, just to have more possibilities in this case to reduce exposure and have more variation. In past videos I was explaining that I'm trying to, here's the 22%. This is the biggest flex of my system, is that you won't be able to keep up with the withdrawals once you get to this level, because EA will be doing the same exact thing, and just by back testing you can tell. Of course, this is a very good overfitted sample of testing because it's just November. Sorry, this is just September, but this is different range also. I'm only testing 1 week especially. This is 1 week that I was trading live last year, so that's why I'm testing, because I was having very good results during this week, so trying to replicate with my new version. And as you can see, of course, I'm not expecting to close these amounts. Of course I will do it. I have done it. So I want, at one point I'm pushing the account to do this, but here in the back tester, I'm only wanting to know how much is my margin and my total risk. For example, here I'm not closing. Progressions are very stable, like 1.69 lots in a good progression is nothing. Like, people usually will open 50 lots in one single price, over leveraging like crazy, and that's very dumb. Like, here you can see how a progression works. It's very efficient in the price it moves, so you are closing or trying to close in every price possible. For example, here I can tell that this is not the best option if I'm opening a lot of trades in the same price, but not every logic that I have in my EA is wrong or doing, let's say, just smarting also, or just opening to create drawdown. Like you can see, if I guide myself by the app's drawdown, is only 9%. Of course the total is 42%, but you're closing 10 times your risk. That's the idea of the strategy. You're risking way less than you're about to profit. So here's the example. In one day that everyone was getting nuked, or they will create a panic. Actually, usually the ones that don't trade are the ones that create more drama in social media. So usually they don't trade, or they can trade this market, so they only narrate and try to create panic so they can sell you something. But in my case, I'm a real trader, so I'm here doing things that they cannot even prove. So in my social media account I was sharing these two zones as demand, and as you can see, price pretty much tapped here after the news. Well, it was not news because we have news until tomorrow. As you can see, tomorrow we have JOLTS openings. This is very important for me, so if you feel like you want to trade it, guide you by the number, like if it's positive or higher than the forecast, it's very possible that we keep testing this blue area, and if data is very good and Trump keeps doing, or external factors keeps pushing for a narrative where the US dollar will be strong, we have the second area that this is a very big inefficiency. As you can see, we already had one. It seems like it was going to push further, but we didn't create the, we could say, the range, or the, you expect here a consolidation before you go again to the upside or to the downside, but here it was just a kiss and fly. So here's a lot of liquidity stocked, or a lot of traders that at least are trying to get the break even, because not everyone is trying to trade the 15 seconds chart with 100 lots. There's people trying to position themselves long term. So really the demand is in these two zones for now. Maybe we can get the tap here, but I would say that if we get to this zone, price will just break down. So I really don't expect these two areas to hold if JOLTS and the next data, because we have also CPI and PPI, but especially we have this JOLTS, CPI, and the unemployment claims for the Fed, and the expectations that they are avoiding inflation or comments or everything related to bad news. They like the consumer sentiment, so everything here will be very important to keep tracking the inflation expectations. Let's see what the big cheeses have to say, because you can read a lot of things from pseudo economists in Twitter, but it's just like the creators of FOMO, like they don't trade. If they do something, they buy bonds or Bitcoin and they hold and wait long term. Like they're not at this level. Like this is just a level that someone that it's daily back testing and creating real edge with a real system can do, you know. So don't forget that I already updated the plans. Here you can see my results. You know, I do this daily, one of the only traders showing results daily. So you have the investing plan, or the set and forget, with the best model that I have, that it's my investing passive income long term, one time payment, or you can go for the all in, and I will try to get you to my level of trading, so we can get these crazy flips as consistent as possible. Of course, I'm gonna teach you how to how to manage the risk, how to open multiple accounts so you can have more diversification, less weight of risk in just one account, different strategies. I have numerous models. Depends mainly how you want to approach your money. Of course, if you're waiting for 100% in one day, but you don't want to do anything, that's impossible. So you can go to the MCall market and get scammed by someone overfitting the results, because I really don't like to put my name in something that it's promising something that is not real. These results are amazing because my system is amazing, but because I also know what to do. If you don't have the time or want to invest time in the system, just go with the passive income, with the investing model. That's something that you don't have to do anything. You can see here in the move we are with very low drawdown. This is nothing, and is actually a very big drop. This is the account of the client that I always tell you that I don't even know him. He just dropped the EA. Well, actually I dropped it. I'm kind of managing because I'm interested in the results of this account that has running the EA for longest, or at least the B3. But at one point I will just be like, take care of your things. This is not my money. I'm not entitled to do anything. But for now I'm doing this because I have the time, and we're trying to provide value to everyone. So that's the thing that I can do. And also this is my system at the end, so I need to you know, keep the things smooth. At the end I need to provide a good service, a good value, and that's what talks about everyone, you know. So here you can check the results, you can check in my web page. And for now, this is the flip. Let's see what we can do tomorrow.